Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to David Daily. If you're in the market for a new webcam, or your first webcam, these are two webcams that I got off of Amazon. I just want to make a quick comparison video for you guys so you can see the differences between them. First things first, I left the autofocus on both of them. You can see if I move around whether or not it loses focus or not, and then you can see if it focuses on my hand, if it's steady or not, and over here, and how fast it snaps back. Okay, but most of the time what I do is I lock the focus because I don't move. I'm stationary at my desk, and most people are. I would lock the focus so that it doesn't keep fluctuating on me. Full disclosure, I did tweak the colors on both of them within the app or with the controller that you get for the eMeet. Also adjusted the colors just a little bit within my software, my recording software. This is how I would run the cameras. Like, I like the way they look. This is the image quality. This is the color. This is how I would do it because this is my setup right here, right? I did adjust the colors. They do look a little bit different. Whether one's better or not, I think it's kind of just like a preference or a taste. But there you can see the price range on both of them. Right now, the eMeet's on sale, which is great. And the only problem I do have with the eMeet, it has about 5 different zoom settings on the controller. You can see. Let's see if it focuses. Right there, it has a 1x, a 3x, 5x, 7x, and an 11x, okay? Most of the time, only 1 and 11 work, and the rest don't really work. But you can always manually crop in and out of whatever recording software you're using. It's a little bit more of a pain in the butt, but it can be done. It does have a bunch of other features like, more saturation, more sharpening, adjusting the brightness. You can flip the image up and down, left and right. It has some preset colors on the bottom that you could use, like black and white or like a warmer tone or a cooler tone or stuff like that. So that's the eMeet. Now for the Anker over here, everything gets done on the app. So you're going to have to download the app, and then you can open it, select which webcam you have connected, and then you would manually adjust each characteristics that you want: the color, tone, autofocus on and off, the angle of which the camera, so you can get it. This is at the widest setting on the Anker. This is the widest. I don't know if you can adjust. I don't think. Well, yeah, you can zoom in, but that barely works. So the 11x works great, but everything else is 1 and 11, 357. I'm telling you, on that eMeet, I'm telling you. It works part-time. But the Anker, you can do like, I think it's 95, 78, and 65 degrees, plus also solo frame, which I think it'll track you a little bit because it has like AI stuff built into it. So it's pretty cool. I mean, the Anker's $100. eMeet's was 60, I think, and now it's on sale for 54. They're both really good. They also have, both of them have built-in mics. I don't know how well they are because I have this one. I never use that mic. I always just mute it. Yeah, which one you like more? Oh, you know what? I think they both do 30 frame, 4K 30 or 1080 60. So I think they're both running at 4K 30 right now, if I remember correctly. They both have privacy guards, their own built-in like privacy shields. I think that's pretty much it. They both work really well. Here's the thing, for me, some little details look a little bit different. Like overall, I would think the picture quality on the Anker is a little bit better overall. I feel like some of the detail, like on my mustache, gets a little bit blurry on the Anker, and it's more clearer, like each hair, each particle, maybe a little bit sharp. Look at my beard here, or lack of beard here. And then like look up and down in the cameras, right? And you can see which one has more details, Let me see. I know the Ankers, I do have them on opposite sides of my desk. I have one arm, like they're both like this, right? Now listen, I do have equal lighting, same exact light setup on both sides of my desk, so they're perfectly equal, okay? Usually I just lock the autofocus, like I said, because it goes in and out way too much for me. Every time you move, I feel like it. Look at that, look at it. The eMeet is just too sensitive. Look at it. See, the Anker's a little bit more stable. I think the Anker has a little bit of a more natural, realistic tone, maybe, in the eMeet. I don't know. Lighter, but like slightly more saturated. It's hard to explain. I'm not too sure. Listen, I'm not a pro. I'm just a guy who just bought these two cameras. I have no idea what I'm doing. For the price difference, the eMeet is a steal. The eMeet is really putting it to the Anker. Once you lock the focus, it's not that bad, especially if it's like $40 cheaper. almost half price. Right now, it's almost half price. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you gotta consider what you want. Maybe you don't want to deal with the app software and you don't want to download nothing for your Anker, so you just want to use the remote for the eMeet. That's perfectly understandable, I guess, you know? Maybe you just like the way the color tone looks better on the eMeet instead of the Anker. You know, everyone has their own preference. I think, funny thing is, I think my glasses actually look a little bit better on the Anker than they do on the eMeet. I don't know if it's like the sharpening or what. I know the Anker has like this AI stuff, and I usually just turn all that stuff off and just manually adjust all the settings. Because it gives me a cleaner look what I want, and it doesn't fluctuate as much. Especially when I have like the RGBs in the background. That was one thing with the Anker. The white balance wasn't getting it kept changing. Like I would look yellow, and then I would look orange, and then I would look, you know, faded or something like that. And it was just it was all over the place, but I figured out how to adjust it, so it looks pretty stable. I think it looks good now. Both cameras look good. You can't go wrong either way. Unless you want like a 4K 60. Now these cameras don't do that. Not in 4K. You can get 1080p 60, but not 4K. Oh, and you can't do HDR in 4K, I don't think either. So if you want that, you might have to, you know, up your price range a little bit. But for like basic webcams in 4K, these are great. These look really clear to me. Well, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this quick video just comparing these two webcams. If you're in the market, let me know which one you think looks better, which one you bought if you bought one, you know, or if there's something better out there at the same price, post it up, put it in the comments. Let me see. Maybe I'll grab it. We can do a three-way comparison video. Oh, that's Otis right there. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Take care for now, and check out the rest of the stuff on the channel. All right, peace.